Hey guys, what's up? Since I posted the video of the 7-Elevens yesterday, everybody's been asking me how I built these. If y'all know, I had another channel, Team Energy Jams. I did a video on this and somehow I lost that video. It wasn't that great anyways, I was planning on redoing it, but since everybody's asking me, I figured I'd do a quick one, just a quick put together of how I made them. I plan on doing a better video later on whenever I get my new camera and everything, but just a quick video on how to do it. So what you're going to need is a shoe, of course. You need a shoe, plate, a piece of sheet metal that you can get 2 cutouts on. I use diamond plate, get that at Home Depot. Going to need a countersink, get this at Home Depot. You're going to need a spacer, Home Depot again, and some nuts and bolts or screw. I don't know what this would fit in the category as. I would guess bolt, since it doesn't have a tip on it. I don't know. You're going to want one that is flat at the top and then kind of cone shaped right here, and then the nut that goes with it. And then you're going to need an insole. So what you're going to do first off is take your shoe and rip your insole out. You're going to need to take the insole out. Once you get the insole out, you're going to want to trace it out on your sheet metal. Make sure that the sheet metal is down and you use both of your insoles so you have it's flat on both. So trace those out. Kind of try to make your trace a little bit smaller than the insole itself so it fits real easily into your shoe. Once you do that, cut it out with whatever tool you use to cut it. Oh, I forgot. You're going to need a drill bit, a drill, and something to cut the metal with. So I forgot about that. Then you're going to cut it out. Once you get that done, just set it off to the side. You're going to use it later. Then you're going to want to take your shoe and get your plate and figure out where you want to mount it. Now, when we did this, we kind of looked at the skates I was skating on at the time and kind of measured where they were exactly. Like, we measured how far it is from the back, the sides, and everything like that. Kind of made sure that it was straight, and I stood on them to make sure they were in the right place also. They felt right, all that good stuff. Once you do that, mark where you need your holes. You can do this with chalk or anything that you'll be able to see on the shoe. So get rid of your plate. Now you're going to take your shoe. Once you do this, you're going to want to get your drill and drill bit. You could just drill the rubber, but rubber is a pain to drill, and the drill bit will bounce around all over the place. You might catch your hand or something. So what we did is we took the drill bit or a piece of metal and we got it really hot, put it on a flame for a little while, and shoved it into the rubber. That way it melted some of it, so it was halfway in. That way you could sit the drill bit in and then start it so it wouldn't bounce around. The hole would already be started. Once you do that, burn the holes so they are real smooth on the inside. When you do that, you're going to want to take your plate again after you have all your holes drilled. Take the plate, stick it inside of the shoe. Then this is where you're going to figure out where your holes need to be for your plate. So you're going to want to stick say a permanent marker or something into these holes, maybe on a screw, and scratch or mark where you need to drill your holes. Take the plate back out of the shoe. Make sure that the plate was all the way into the shoe. Take that out. Make sure that the rough side is down, flat side will be up. For this, you're going to want to take your countersink, that is this right here, put this on your drill, and you're going to want to drill the holes. So drill the holes into there. As you can see, when you use a countersink, it makes like a concave hole, so the screw will sit down flush. And if you got the right kind of, or bolts, whatever, it will sit flush. If you got the right ones, they will sit perfect down in there. And yeah, so that's why you want to do that. Once you do that, you're going to put that down on the side for a second. Then you're going to want to stick the spacers. This is what the spacers come in handy for. And let me show you what these do. If you just put the plate in and then put a bolt and then just screw stuff in, you can wear the rubber out real fast on your shoe. So what we did is we took the spacer and you shove it into the holes that you drilled on your shoe. So you're going to want to, it's easier to go from the inside and put them in, shove them into the holes, and this is one that's already in, this is what it'll look like. So you have somewhere for the screw to go. And once you do that, this is what it does. So you have the screw that goes into the spacer, and then you put the bolt on. Now this puts all of the pressure onto the spacer and not onto the rubber of the shoe. So this is pretty important if you want yours to last for a pretty good time. You can use either 4 if it's a lighter person, say like below 100 pounds. If it's a little kid, you don't need to put all 6, you can just put 4, but if you're full grown and everything, you will want to put all 6 of them. Once you do that, you are going to want to put the plate back in. Pretend this is all the way in there. Then you're going to want to put your screw in. I'm going to put the screw in real quick. Okay, so screw's in there. Then you're going to put the plate on. So let's say that's on there, and then you put the bolt on. Okay, I mean the nut onto the bolt. My bad. I don't speak hardware and tools. But once you do that, you're pretty much done. And what it'll look like on the inside is you'll have this. Say this is inside of the shoe, like so. And then you have the plate on it. So all the weight is going onto this spacer right here. You might have to cut your spacers at different lengths so they actually fit right into the bottoms of your shoes. Some of mine are really long, some of them are really short, just depending on how thick the rubber is on your shoe. But that's how I did it. If you guys have any questions, please ask. Plan on making a more in-depth video of this, better video of this later on, but since everybody was asking me about it, figured I might as well do it. Yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys later, and comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you later. Bye.